You were,
Darwin.
where were you? What were you doing?
We were in bed.
Oh, you and who?
Our bedrooms were upstairs in the house.
You and who?
My brother Darwin.
Okay.
And anyway, he was so cool and collected. He said, Mabel, Darwin, get up and go outside because the hardware store is burning. Just like, oh well, you know. And that's about the way we got out of there. But I had just gotten a new coat. And I can remember it was $2.95 for a nice blue coat.
What color was it?
Blue.
Oh.
That was my color.
How old were you?
Oh, I was only probably 12 years old or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was out of that bed in a flash. I took my coat and I ran outside and I ran in the alley down to the other end of the town and hung it in a tree.
You hung your coat in a tree?
My new coat, you know. Never forget. And I can remember Mother would say, Mabel, where is your new coat? And it was down there hanging in a tree down the other end of town. That wasn't going to get burned. I'll never.
You weren't going to let that burn in the fire,
I wasn't
huh?
going to let that. No, now you weren't kidding. I mean, that was.
How long did you have the hardware store?
I don't really know. We had it for many years. Because and it was long. It was a big hardware store. Oh, and then behind in the back end, Daddy had a shoe house. He sewed shoes.
Uh-huh.
And he had he had the sewing machine, and we had that sewing machine for many years. I really don't know who took that. But,
did that burn down too?
No, we were able to, you know, that was metal, that was iron, and so you know, we were able to keep that. And when Mother and Daddy lived out north of Anoka and stuff, it was, I mean, it was down in the basement. It would have been a collector's item at that time.
Huh? Well, I imagine. That's pretty old.
Oh yeah, it was. You know, I remember that because how Daddy used to put nails in his mouth, so he needed nails for shoes. Is that what you say?
Yeah,
and
to tack the shoes.
The tack, yeah. And I can remember him sitting at that sewing machine, fixing shoes. And that was his bad money. The little, how much it was, I have no idea. But he would put it in a can. And then he'd tell Mother when they're going to do something or go downtown at night or something, he'd say, tickle the kitty.
Tickle the kitty.
Yeah, and for a long time I had no idea what that was.
Huh.
And but they were going to tickle the kitty to do this, that, or the other thing, or go downtown and have a beer or something like that. But for years in our house, I'd hear that. Ole, we're going to tickle the kitty today.
You sure it had to do with money?
Well, you know, my father, that's the way, you know, he was a smart aleck.
Oh.
And so he was a, you know, my mother would say, oh, shut your mouth, or something like that. I mean, she had to cope with it, but he was always, Daddy was a smart aleck. You know. So he'd say, we're going to take, I'll never forget it because I heard that tickle the kitty for long time.
And he was German.
Yeah, he was German. And then he'd be sitting around the kitchen table in our house there. And all of a sudden, oh, Ole, I think we're going to tickle the kitty tonight. I didn't think it was a bit funny, but I didn't know what it was either. But that's when he would put it in a jar or something from the money that he got for the shoes. So those memories are so funny because it's kind of fun to remember any one member of the family that would you know, sounds. My brother Darwin was something like that, but I didn't think he was funny. He was a smart aleck. My brother Louis was too.
Lewis was funny, or
No, he was just a smart aleck.
he's just a smart aleck? Huh?
Yeah.